What's going on, beautiful people? Today I'm going to talk about thoughts and feelings and how your thoughts and feelings create your reality. Understand that 5% of all people in the world control the world because they understand this philosophy, this state of mind, this consciousness that your thoughts and your feelings create your reality. Whereas 90% of the people don't understand that because there's so many people that were raised up in poverty with a poverty mentality to where when they think of paying bills, they get nervous and they get anxious, and sometimes it leads to depression. I don't know if I can pay it because again, they're thinking as if they're not going, they feel it's a feeling. They feel that they're not going to be able to do that based on their prior experiences as little kids. It's like the elephant who was little, who, when you tie a rope around the post, when he finally gets big, he doesn't realize the power that he has to break away because he's constantly thinking about how it was when he was a little kid. So you have to understand that your thoughts and your feelings create your reality. So if you're somebody who maybe your thoughts are by the way, here, let me look at this. Your thoughts, your thinking makes up 5% of your brain. There's two spheres of your brain, and that is the subconscious and then the conscious. 95% of your brain is habitual, is based on feeling. That's where the subconscious, the subconscious doesn't understand talk, it understands feeling, whereas the thought process, whether positive or negative, conscious, it is based on your thoughts. So here's what happens. When you grow up, a number of people have been raised in an environment where 95% of the feeling is negative. I mean, mom and dad fight. Mom said I wouldn't do this, or dad said I wouldn't do this, and it's so hard, and they've worked 5 or 6 jobs and they still don't have enough money. That's feelings. This is memorized. This is habitual. They've learned it all their lives. But their thoughts are saying like, I'm positive, I'm positive, I'm positive, I'm positive. But if your thought process is positive and your feelings are negative, if it's like from here to here, guess who wins? You're not in alignment. Your conscious mind is in opposition to your feeling mind, and therefore your reality will reflect what basically comes out of your subconscious mind, because it's the dominant thought. 5% of the world understand this. They've aligned their positive with their positive, and they've created that by repetition, telling themselves, I'm smart, I'm wealthy, I'm prosperous, I'm happy, I'm healthy, because they've had to overcome or overcompensate on the thinking side to eventually recondition the subconscious mind to believe that you truly are deserving of everything that you have. Now, what happens a lot of times, and why that doesn't change, why 95% doesn't change, is because they'll go to a conference, they'll go to a church, they'll go to a religious situation or a motivational situation, and they're positive. Yay! Yeah! Yeah! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it! And then they meet up against their subconscious, which is negative, and they say like, I'm not gonna do that. And so you think positive, but you feel negative. And when that happens, the reality is that you end up in a poverty mindset because you have not aligned your thinking from a positive and your feelings to a positive to create the prosperity consciousness that you want. So when you have the negative in your body, understand that the subconscious rules. And so since it's mostly negative, you'll do what you have to do from the body. What is, okay, I'm a human being, and therefore what I have to do is I have to go out there and work. I got to work to make my money. Not understanding that from a supernatural standpoint in the subconscious, if you can get the subconscious over here, and you do that by waking up, imagining what you want, you believe that you can do it, and you finally are able to recondition your subconscious, just like the conscious, to where the positive aligns with the positive. What happens is you begin in your body, you begin to expand outside of yourself to a manifestation of reality outside of yourself. And that's why you're able to create the reality that you create, because your thoughts and feelings create your body or your reality. So having done all this, again, subconscious, 5% of your brain, or conscious 5%, subconscious 95%. That's why you got to continue to work every day and tell yourself just how how good you are. Say, for instance, if you was in boxing or basketball or tennis or whatever, what do? Consciously, you're constantly telling yourself, I'm good. I can do this. I can do this. I'm the best. You have to do that. I mean, Muhammad Ali says, I'm the greatest of all time. Why did he do that? He knew that from a feeling standpoint, he had to change the way he felt in order to create the reality that he wanted, which was to be the best of all time. Your thoughts and feeling create your reality. So once you've understood that you want to align your thinking, your conscious mind, positively to your feelings, subconscious mind, you want to align positive with positive. When you do that, you align vibrationally with the God force within you and outside of you to create and manifest outside of you a life that only can be created through your thoughts and your feelings, because that's how it's created. So what happens? What do you have to do? Every day, through the body and through the mind, you have to be mindful of what you think and feel every single day. Because if you're not, you're just going to be thinking, and it's like you'll be all over the place. But ask yourself, what are you thinking? If you're constantly saying to yourself, I'm a nobody, I can't do this, but based on your past experience, that's why you got to forget the past. The past don't matter in this. You have to think in the present moment, in the nowness of time, and create in your mind a thought and a feeling that you already have what you're dreaming about through your imagination, so that it can manifest in your external world, the same way that it's already manifested in your inner world. And so be mindful of what you think and what you feel. Why? Because your thoughts and your feelings create your reality, and therefore you have to align your positive with the positive, knock out the negative, so that the God within you can manifest the life outside of you that you truly desire to live. I want you to be a part of 5%. I want you to be a part of what you truly dream, because your dreams and your imagination is the greatest thing that you can ever possess. And if you learn how to use them and you learn how to utilize them through constant learning as well as repetition of affirmations, telling yourself how great you are, how super you are, how powerful you are through the power of the God in you. When you do that, your thoughts, feelings create your reality that you truly desire to live. That's all I got to say for today. But as always, guys, walk with the King. Be a blessing. Peace.